Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate, the Siege of Dragonspear, where last time we finished exploring this region. We put down the whoosh over here, and we freed some souls, killed a dragon, well, freed a dragon, and freed some souls. Sending souls to the afterlife, freeing them? I don't know, it kind of feels like they're not going to have a good time there. We met some drow up here that we got a nice interaction with Iconia, but we did not find anywhere to use our poison. And I did search up where I was supposed to put it in, and apparently there's another supply place, not this one, that you get to further in the game that you use it on. So we don't need to do anything about it here. And I'm guessing, did we finish exploring up there? Because it seemed like, from what I read, that there's more to this place. And also, like, just the quest itself. Like, this is supposed to be an underground tunnel to the castle, right? So we should see somewhere an entrance to the castle. So it must be up here that I missed. Like, way up here. However, I don't think we're actually going to go into the castle yet. I do think we're actually going to leave and go to the Crusader camp. Now we got that seal. I'm a little worried that if we go into the castle now, we're going to start, like, the main climax of the game. And I'm not ready for that. I mean, I am ready for that, but I'm not ready for that. I am ready to finish Dragonspear because I'm really excited to get to Baldur's Gate 2. But I really want to do the on defense quest because that seems like something Kaliax would definitely do. Okay, yeah, so there is another thing here. Are you guys going to let me in? Turn brass beaker. What happens if I talk to you?
Halt! Identify yourself.
I'm Heliax, here at Baldur's Gate. I come on urgent Crusader business. See here, I have Kalar's crest. I see. And would you be willing to tell me just what that business is? Best not to, I think. Knowledge can be a dangerous thing. Telling you would be doing you no favors, I promise. Best not, I think. I see. Very good, my lord. You may pass. May the lady's light shine on you always, sir. Thank you. I can enter the cavern beneath Dragonspear Castle now. Okay. Do we want to go there? To the Warrens. We're going to go back. We're going to go back and do the thing. Do the on-defense quest and make sure, you know, we've completed all the other quests we have. Let's cast haste so we can get out of here quickly.
No sooner said than done.
Let's go quick. We want to get all the way back over here. Haste is great. We need to use that more often when we're traveling around. It's so much faster. Yep, don't get confused, guys. Come on. Over here. Okay. Let's head out of here. We're back out here. Now, we haven't found the ogre guy either for this quest. I wonder where he's at. Where would be the quickest way to get out? We'll be over here.
Of course.
Let's head out over there. Hopefully we don't run into anything. Shouldn't run into anything too dangerous. Maybe like a bear or something, I'd imagine. Hey guys, we met that druid down there. He is a piece of work, but he's helping me out, so I'm not helping you out. Alright, so back to camp. We want to go back to camp. And rest. God damn, that's loud.
What?
I'm so sorry for that. That's terrible. Okay. So, let's take a look at our quest here real quick. So we got on the fence, which is the main thing we're trying to do. We can do this now, because we got Kalar's seal. Can't do Glid's quest. Can't do this quest. I don't know what to do with this quest. I could cut these druids free from the roots. We can't do that one either, because we don't want to kill that guy. Should bring Minsk and Dinah here to meet Julian and Riga. Okay, so we should probably do that. Too. Moving cities. Or crates. I don't know where I got cities from. Right. I don't know what to do about that one. Slime sickness we're not going to do. Find Davros. I should watch the presence of Daeros Dragonspear, though. He must be long dead. I don't know what this quest is. I don't remember. What is this? Has departed. Left it asked that should I encounter its old friend. I wonder if I needed the spectacles or spectacle for that one. It sounds like he might be a spirit. Okay. Let's see what we have to sell.
I have many fine wares.
Alright. Anything on you that I want to sell? Can have that. In the gym bag, nothing in that one. Nothing in that one, okay. Anything on you I want to sell? No. Anything on you I want to sell? It's black opal, you can have that. Everything else I'll keep. Okay, what about you? Bow of the Banshee, I suppose we can sell that. Bit of a shame. All this stuff can go. Can I identify this stuff for me? Identify. There you go. Okay. You. Probably never going to use that. Might as well get rid of that. Get rid of all these darts. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Patent clip. Get rid of that. Would be you. Bag of holding. Anything in here I want to sell? I'll hold on to all of this stuff. I don't think there's any harm in holding on to it. Okay. Are we good with, yeah, you still got throwing daggers. Corvin, you're still good with arrows? Yeah. You're still good. Okay.
Yes? A waste of
There's
my
nothing in here that I
talents.
need to do, right? We just came here to rest and sell. So let's go talk to you and rest. And then we head to the castle and we try and do on the fence. Now that we got the seal, we should be able to get in now. Hopefully that doesn't start the main thing, but if it does, then it does.
What? No sooner said than done.
Oh, we need to get Minsk and
Make
Jenny
it a
here.
waste of my talents.
Bring them with us. I don't plan on fighting with them. Still, I guess we'll leave Dorn and Edwin behind. For this one. There you are. Hi.
Yes, what dost thou wish of me?
Come with me. So we're gonna, yeah, we'll remove you. And you. For these two. Don't worry, guys, we'll be back.
Me leave you? Me? Edwin Odessaron. You would do well to check your senses.
Oh, return.
To ask such a thing, they must...
Is this some sort of jest? If it is, then no.
If I have any of you, I'll
I'm
come
not
back.
amused.
Okay.
Yes? No sooner said than done.
You need to go here. There we go.
What? No sooner said than done.
Like I said, I don't plan on fighting with these guys, so we shouldn't have too much trouble. Like, the castle's just a stealth mission, and then the other thing, we're just going there, talking to people, and then coming back. Assuming that there's not going to be more to be done after talking to them. I guess there probably will be fighting after, you know. Are you trying to talk to me? No. Alright, up to the castle. And really, we only want Heliax to go forward.
Make it no
Right,
sooner
he's
said than done.
the thief of the group. Who do I talk to about this? Officer.
The fair folk rarely have time for small talk.
I do. I carry it with me at all times. See it here? Forgive me, my lord. I did not know you were one of the faithful. Please pass. May Kalar's light shine upon you always. I can explore Dragonspear Castle's courtyard so long as I am cautious. Alright. In we go. Okay, let's go ahead and save it. So what exactly are we looking for here? For 5 items. Commander named Drayon wears a signet ring. Alright, so we need to find that guy.
Treacherous cow!
Corinth. Ravik.
Try it, Corinth. Try it and see what happens.
Don't I know Corinth?
What do you want?
Nothing. Okay. Save it. Oh, very good. Alright, got some scrolls. What? Can this stuff go in here? Can this go in there? Can. Can this go in there? Can. Put that here. Might as well put this stuff in here too. We'll just put everything in there. We'll sort it out when we escape from here. Tristan. We should probably check to see like what else we need. Hard to talk to. I need to find a way to get him to trust me. A chest somewhere in camp contains a battle standard. Okay, so we need battle standard signet ring. One of the Crusaders is a cleric of the Red Knight and has a holy symbol with rubies for eyes. Okay, that's sure to be noticed if it goes missing. I might have to find some sort of replacement. Some new recruits have taken to carrying homemade tokens of their devotion to Kaler. Need to find one. Okay, so, and then the last one, in the camp hangs a map of the Crusade's progress. It's annotated in Kaler's own writing that shouldn't be hard to find. Okay. Are they okay with me stealing anything I want? Ooh. Those are good. Sallow. There's a whole bunch of named people here. That's crazy. What is this? First stone fragment. Take that. A Crusader uniform. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that on right now. There we go. I'm just one of you guys. Right. Battle standard. I'll take that. As I find the items on my list, I should bring them to Wyzab in camp. Okay. I really don't need that in my inventory. And put that in there. Yeah. That'll be fine. Put that in there. Okay. What else is in here? A shield. Alright, there's Commander Daorn. Or Drayon. Drayon? Hello? Trust me. I don't talk to recruits. I have a number of reports here requiring your personal seal, sir. I don't have time for this. A number of reports, you say? Stacks, sir. If you'd like, I could borrow your ring and mark them all for you. I know you're a busy man. Why don't you lend me your ring and I'll mark them for you? Stacks, sir. If you like, I can borrow it. Yes, fine. Here, take it. I'll need it back by the end of the day. I understand. Thank you. Dismissed. What an idiot. Okay, what else we got? Troll shackles. And a flail. Okay. Bunch of potions.
Yes, no sooner said than done.
Don't shoot! I'm glad they don't seem to care. Alright, there's another Crusader uniform. Take the potion of heroism. I guess I still have a little bit room in the potion bags, huh? Alright, we'll probably have to talk to people to find out who the cleric is, huh?
You have been chosen not because you are the strongest or the wisest.
Then why were they chosen? Okay, let's go here and here. Denheld. Karatur and Mercenary. Where does this go? Oh, what's this over here first? Okay.
You have been chosen because you have heart and the faith to see the crusade to its end.
Really let that first line set in for them, huh? Alright. There's so many named people. I'm so shocked at that. You're gonna have to talk to all of them. Obviously not letting them know who we are, but... No, I can go this way. So nobody comes out over here, huh? It's a little surprising. Okay. Let's go see what's over here. Knock, knock. Locked. What do we have in here? Nothing? Huh. Wonder why this was locked. Weird. Okay. So where is this, I think there might be something over here still. Yeah, back here. I suppose we'll need to start talking to everybody. What are we missing still? We only have two things, right? The signet ring and the banner. The map shouldn't be too hard to find. And what was the last one? I don't remember. See what's up here. That goes in here. It's an expensive gem to just be lying around there. Any gem, really, would be expensive, I feel like. To just have lying around. Alright, go around. I don't know why I'm taking those. I guess we have a bag of holding, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. Save it. Are we allowed to go past you guys? Yeah, okay. More bullets. Okay, what are we missing? I guess we could try and go into the castle. I don't know if that's a thing we can do. But I guess we'll start off by just talking to everybody. Start talking to all the named people. Because we don't want to miss the Red Templar dude. What's this? The heavy slab displays the holy symbol of Tempest. Didn't I, like, get something? Isn't there something I got? It's probably being held by somebody else, huh? This thing. What if I put that on there? No? Okay. We need to give that to her when I get back to camp. Okay. Let's go talk to you, Salo. And Crusader Pedro.
You need something?
Come on, Salo, get up. Get up, damn you. Forget it. The Shining Lady herself couldn't sober him up right now. Commander Drayon will not be pleased. What's the problem? The problem is that Salo here can't stay out of the booze. Every few days we find him passed out in a drunken stupor. Salo's supposed to take Drayon on the morning report. If Salo doesn't show, Drayon will want to know why. The guest will reap what the drunkard sowed. Ah, so that's who. Wait, you're new here, right? I don't recognize your face. Are you a mercenary? No, I'm just new. Yes, I'm a mercenary. I'm a mercenary, that's me. I'm just new. We're in luck. John takes it easy on new blood. Do us a favor. Take him his wine on the morning. Take him his wine in the morning report, alright? It'll be impossible otherwise. What do I have to do? Get a flask of wine from the casks here. Then find Morale Officer Denold. Get a copy of the morning report and take it and the wine to dry on. Couldn't be simpler. If you want a fresh uniform, take one from the crates over there. It sounds easy enough, okay. Thanks, friend. Don't forget to wear a clean uniform. Denold's a stickler for that sort of thing. Well, I'm glad I had a uniform on when I talked to him, huh? Okay. I guess I don't need to do that. I mean, I guess we could do it anyway, but I've already got the seal from him.
Knight Commander Tristian at your service. May the Lady of Strategy bring you victory.
The Lady of Strategy is the Red Knight, correct?
Correct. The Red Knight gifts us with tactical knowledge in battle.
Please correct me if I'm wrong, but I've heard you carry an exquisitely crafted holy symbol.
You heard of that? Well, it is true. The symbol is very special to me. A gift an old friend gave me when I joined the church.
That's all I wanted to know, thank you.
Your pardon. I have duties to attend to.
Okay. So I gotta find a replacement for that? How do I do that? Hello? You looking at me? Stop it, I don't like being looked at. I'll leave you alone. Good, don't like being looked at. Okay. Dalton?
I am happy not. No, I'm not.
He didn't do it, you know. I don't believe he did it. Corinth wouldn't be so foolish as to betray us. Who are you talking about? You don't know? Of course you don't. You couldn't, or you wouldn't have asked. You should talk to Leopus. Yes. He knows all about it. Okay. A gnome suggested I speak to Leopus about someone named Corinth. Okay. Valus? Kaelar's a bit too welcoming for my taste. What do you want? Ah, lovely. Leopus.
All right, listen up. You all know we've got a problem here. I don't like problems, and I'm not going to let this one interfere with our duties any more than it has already. Valus here has accused Corinth of crimes against the lady.
Uh-oh. She lies. You call me a liar, you traitorous pig, you dare? You did call you a liar, I heard him. There's only one way to resolve this. Trial by combat. Can I be of assistance here? Who the hells are you? A lowly servant of Kaelar, as we all are. It seems to me you could perhaps use a little assistance in resolving the issue at hand. I'm Heliax, here at Baldur's Gate. Neutral party. Seems like you might be able to use one. Who am I? I'm closer to Kaelar than you are, I'll tell you that much. Watch your tone. Number 1. Perhaps you could at that. I'll let those involved speak for themselves. Valus, tell us your story.
I'm no bard. It's no tale of thrilling adventure I will tell, but it is the truth. Before we were assigned here, Corinth and I served as scouts to the Blinding White Battalion. He did the job well enough, until we came to the hamlet of Innisfall.
There he broke cover, warning the inhabitants of our coming. They took what provisions they had and fled before our forces arrived. The gods only know how many he cost the lady's light. Never mind the supplies and weapons we lost due to his betrayal.
Lies. All of it. Dalton, you can't believe her. All of you. You know me. You know I would never betray the lady.
Tell us your side of the story then. I don't know that. Or you, for that matter. But I pride myself on keeping an open mind. Tell us what happened in this fall. Tell us your side. The people of Innisfall fled before us. It's true. I saw the rider who warned them of our coming from where I hid in the bush. He was a farmer, working the fields a few miles from town. He saw the battalion approach and warned his fellows. That is the beginning and the end of the story. Deceiver! I'll cleave your head from their shoulders. Hold, Valus. Whether Corinth is guilty or not, I won't have any of my people striking one another down. I believe I can help you. Let me speak with your followers. I will find the truth. It is a thorny situation, to be sure. Perhaps I can help. Let me talk with them individually and see if I can determine the truth of the matter. One of your soldiers accuses another of treachery. Let them resolve it as soldiers do, trial by combat. I don't see how I can help here. Let me talk to them separately.
I'm happy not to have to deal with this nonsense. Talk to Valus and Corinth and their colleagues round the camp. Ravik, Delton, and Damar have all voiced an opinion. Once you gather the evidence, let me know your conclusions.
Okay, I can do that. It would have been nice if you guys just stayed here. Delton.
I am happy not. No, I'm not.
You believe Alice lies when she claims Corinth warned Innisfall of the Crusades' arrival. Didn't say that. Just saying she's not telling the truth for some reason. Don't know why, maybe even she doesn't know why. Look, Corinth isn't the most steadfast guy around. I know that. He's in this for the money, not the mission. But he's in it, see? He's in it. So he had family in Innisfall. That doesn't prove anything. He had family in Innisfall. Corinth has family in Innisfall? Where'd you hear that? You said it just now. But yeah, he had family in Innisfall. And Innisfall managed to, run like the hells just a few minutes before the Crusade arrived. That doesn't prove anything. Nothing. That's what it proves. What I'm saying, if you listen to me, what I'm saying is Corinth isn't gonna turn on the Crusade. He just isn't. Fact. Thank you. He wouldn't turn on us. He wouldn't. What? Yeah, alright. May Kalar's light guide you always like that. And like that. Okay. What about you, Ravik?
I'm watching you.
You looking at me? You looking at me? I don't see no one else here. You must be looking at me. I was. But only because I have questions for you. Stop it. I don't like being looked at. I saw you listening to Leopis earlier. I thought you might be able to offer some insight on the conflict between Valus and Corinth. You want to know about Corinth? Ravik will tell you about Corinth. He hasn't seen no light. He doesn't believe in the lady. I seen him. I seen what he does. Shouts Kalar's name loud as any, but shakes like a mouse when it's time to do her work. Complains about how hard this life is for him. He's weak. Do you believe he warned in his fall the Crusade's coming? It does take a certain, let's say, dogged determination to pursue a life in service, doesn't it? Thank you, my friend. You've been very helpful. Yeah, do you think he warned him? Corinth turn on the Crusade? He hasn't got the stones. He hasn't even got one stone. Useless. No stones? Unfortunate. Thanks for your help, Orc. Your insight has been valuable. Invaluable. Don't discount him too quickly. Cowards have their uses. Thank you. You've been most helpful. Sure, whatever. Alright. Where's the last guy? That was the guy that was shouting over here, wasn't it? Or is it Damar? Is it you?
Something you need?
I'm Helax, pleased to make your acquaintance. Good to know you, Damar. I'm investigating the charges against Corinth. I see. What can I help you with? What can you tell me about Valus and Corinth? Alright, here's how it is. It's no secret Corinth isn't as committed to Kalar's cause as some of us. Certainly not the way Valus is. Could he have warned Innisfall about the Crusade coming? It's possible. It's definitely possible, but it's not like we lost people taking Innisfall. It's not so great a crime that he deserves to die, assuming he even did anything, which I don't think you can assume. Would Valus lie to frame Corinth? She obviously holds him in contempt. Valus has no love for Corinth. I don't know how far she'd go to see him dead, and we are talking about Corinth's life and death here. If he's found guilty of betraying Kalar, he'll be heading to Avernus before any of us do. I've seen enough death myself. I don't like Corinth, but I don't dislike him so much that I'd see him die. Not for what he's accused of. Thank you. I try. Take care of yourself. Kalar's enemies are all around us. We are safe in here, in her light, but, well, we could always be a little safer, you know? Yeah, you definitely could be. Hi, Valus. What's going on?
You've already heard what I have to say. There's not much I can add to it.
You truly believe Corinth betrayed Kalar? That he warned the people of Innisfall of your coming?
I saw him enter the town. Not an hour later, it was empty. It's obvious what happened. Delton tells me Corinth has had family in Innisfall. He clearly warned them of our approach. Those people could have discovered Kalar, and he stole it from them.
This is a serious crime you accuse Corinth of. I don't want to rush to judgment. You paint a compelling picture, but I'm not convinced of his guilt, not yet. A great loss, I'm sure. I don't like your tone. This is a serious matter. A traitor walks in our midst. It cannot be allowed to stand. Go. Do what you were bid. Find the truth, then expose Corinth for what he is. If you need anything more, I'll be right here. Okay. Corinth?
What do you want?
Nothing but the truth. What happened in this fall? You know what I want. I understand you had family in this fall. And if I did, it's only natural you'd want to spare them from a confrontation with the Crusade. This isn't something I care to speculate on. You tried to make a question out of something you knew for a fact. Did you have a family in Innisfall or not? Yeah, did you or not? Nothing to say to you. You've already made up your mind. I know it. They all have. I'm not one of them, Corinth. I've made no decision yet. What nine hells are you talking about? Yeah, I'm not one of them. I've not made a decision yet. I did nothing wrong. You have to believe that. I did nothing wrong. But go on then. Convince me. Leave me alone, please. Just let me be. No.
Please, why won't you leave me alone?
I can't do that, Corinth. Not until I know the truth. Come on, dude. Don't be an idiot.
Please, why won't you leave me alone?
It's only natural that you'd want to spare them. I have nothing to say to you. You've already made up your mind. Nine hells are you talking about? Okay. I guess we just gotta keep going through this until...
Leave me alone.
Admit your guilt and I will spare you further suffering. Dude.
Please, why won't you leave me alone?
Okay. I believe you. Then tell Lepus, please. Preferably before the Emperor Valis puts an arrow in my neck. Now I have things to do. Good night to you.
Have you spoken to Leopas yet?
No, not yet.
A waste of my talents.
I feel like there's supposed to be more I could figure out. Valis, one of you's lying here.
Word. Are you convinced of that dog Corinth's guilt yet?
I talked to Dalton. Corinth had family in Innisfall. Yes, had. He warned them of our coming. Those people had... selfish pigs stole that from them. The Crusade has enemies enough outside these walls. We don't need them within as well. Tell Leopas Corinth is guilty. I do not answer to you, Ranger. And I don't respond well to threats. I will tell him the truth. Then we have no quarrel. Go and do your bloody job already. Alright, well, I don't like her, so I'm just gonna pick my favorite. I have made a determination.
Glad to hear it. Attend me, everyone! Valis, Corinth, get over here!
All come and hear me speak. Let's hear it then. Did Corinth betray the Crusade, or is Valis bearing false witness against her fellow Ranger? In truth, I cannot say. The available evidence points to Corinth's guilt, but it's hardly compelling enough to justify a man's death. Corinth did as Valis says. He warned Innisfall of our arrival, letting them evade the Shining Lady's grasp. I've talked to enough people to know Valis can't be trusted. Corinth is innocent. They are both guilty. Kind of wish I had saved beforehand. Valis cannot be trusted. Corinth is innocent.
Deceiver! I'll see you dead for this. You and Corinth both.
Kill her!
A regrettable but necessary end to this grim business. There is a lesson here, friends. Learn it well. I'll not tolerate traitors in our ranks. Go. Reflect on what you've seen and prepare to see more of it. Soon we will face our enemies.
You have done me and the Crusader service, ferreting out Valis' lies. All that she possessed is now yours. Oh, awesome. She had arrows. And that's it. Thanks, I guess. I mean, I could have given a little bit more, I'm just saying. Corinth, you're welcome, buddy. What you got for me? It seems I owe you my life. I'm not really sure how much that's worth these days. All life has value, Corinth. You have to believe that. But then make it worth something. Do what you must do. Do what you must do to find meaning in your actions. Number 2. No one's ever accused me of being a proud man, but I've never felt like this. Never felt ashamed before. I hope Kalar succeeds. I hope the souls of the dead are restored, but I can't be part of it. Not anymore. First chance I get, I'm leaving this place. Running may not seem very noble, but it's the best I could do. This is all. It's too much. It's too big for the likes of me. My father gave me this bow. I'd like you to have it, please. It's all I have to offer you is thanks for helping me. I don't deserve to carry it. I won't need it where I'm going. Anyway, farewell. Composite longbow. Well, thank you, buddy. Oh, it's a fancy one. What's this? Empty wineskin. Oh, that's for... yeah. Do I use short bows? I actually have a really nice bow. I do use short bows, though. That's why I can't use those long bows I keep getting. I forgot about that.
Of course.
Okay. That was fun. Didn't really get me anything, but... there's somebody over here, a named guy, right?
You
Yeah,
will
Deneld.
slay the devils within and claim that I don't recognize your face, recruit. Are you new? There are so many newcomers to the cause these days, I can't keep track of them all. That's a good thing. I'm Deneld, the morale officer of this camp. What's your name?
You can call me Insular. I left my old name behind when I joined the Crusade.
Excellent. Sacrificing a name is a small but moving tribute to Kalar's grace. Would that more recruits displayed such devotion to the lady.
Yes, true.
Well, never mind that. Let me ask you about the Crusade. What do you know about our mission here?
It has something to do with marching into the Nine Hells and killing fiends, doesn't it? I know we follow the Shining Lady Kalar. She guides us in whatever we do. Let me escape from my old life. That's all I need to know. Number 2.
Well, that's a start. There's a great deal more you can learn about the Crusade, though. Why don't you speak to some of the other Crusaders in camp? After you've talked to some of the others, return here and demonstrate your new knowledge. I'll present you with a token signifying your understanding of our glorious cause. Sound good? Of course it does. See you soon.
Okay, understanding the Crusade. I can speak to the Crusaders around camp to learn more about them. Is it just like normal Crusaders I talk to? Nah. Who are you? Oh, you're a mercenary. Alright, was there a named person back here? Yes, Sindrit. Hello.
Watch his claw. Do you want to be disemboweled?
Are you a troll handler? No, but I assist them. I can heal anyone who takes a claw to the face, usually. Is that why you joined the Crusade, to heal people? Looks like you're having trouble. Can I be of assistance? You want to heal people?
You could say that. Are you familiar with Chevarash?
No, I'm afraid I'm not.
Many servants of Chevarash focus on our enemy, the Drow.
Hmm.
But he is also the god of crusades. I thought by coming here, I might learn tactics I could take back home, while doing some good. Instead, I gained a new appreciation of the power of faith. Kalar is so pure, so driven. She has accessed power that will protect us in the Nine Hells themselves.
That's incredible.
I hope I can achieve Kalar's level of devotion someday, and harness it as she has to protect my people from the Underdark.
A noble aim. I need to get back to work now. Have a good day. Anybody else named here? I don't think so. It's too bad they don't show up on the map. That'd be nice. I don't think there's anybody back that way. We still only have 2 of the 5 things we need.
But you will cast aside all doubt.
I guess we can go see if we can go out this way. Might be something there. Oh. Is this the map? Don't touch the map. It belongs to the Shining Lady. The notes upon it were written by her own hand. Oh, my apologies. I didn't realize. Ah, you put me in a delicate situation, my friend. What I like to do as you say, but, well, I've come to steal this map, not touching it. Okay. I'm taking this map. I didn't realize. Glory to the Crusade.
You need something?
Okay. How do I, get you to go away? Can I hide from you? If I am stealthing, will you not see me?
Who sleeps? Though we press on.
Did I get it? I got the annotated map. There we go. Just gotta be good. Alright, so that's 3 of the 5. We got the... So we need to find... Got the battle standard. We don't have the holy symbol. Okay. Homemade tokens of their devotion to Kalar. Is that one of the rewards I'll get for this Understanding the Crusade quest? It might be. Can I go in here? No. Okay. That's fine. Alright, so we need to talk to more Crusaders, find out about their lives. Hello.
Yeah, what do you want?
Your name will do for a start. I would know what the Shining Lady pays you for your service, mercenary. I want to save your soul from eternal damnation. Have you heard the word of the great Lathander? Your name.
It'll do for an end, too. I'm Bino Famari. Now get thee gone. One more sermon singing the Shining Lady's praises, and I swear I'll go to work for the Watadavians.
You're not one of Kalar's zealots, then? What do you make of her?
She's mad as a mouther, but she pays well and on time. I've served worse. Now, if you'll excuse us, we were discussing some private matters. Farewell.
Okay. Alright, Zare. Are you a Crusader?
You need something?
I'm sorry, I was thinking about... Well, it's nothing. I should get back to work. What were you thinking about? Don't misunderstand me, but I was thinking about Kalar. Let's understand. Well, she's our leader. She's an attractive woman, yeah. And she is our leader. When Kalar spoke in my village, every word she said seemed to sear itself on my heart. It was like I was listening to a herald of utter truth. Following her was an easy decision. It was obviously the thing to do. She is a gifted orator, to be sure. And now, do you still believe the things she says? Kalar could never lie, I'm sure of it. She shines like the morning star. Had anyone else come to my town, I'd not have joined the crusade, but I'll follow the Shining Lady anywhere. I understand. Thanks for talking to me. Sorry, I didn't catch that. My mind was elsewhere. It's time for a drill now, but I can speak with you later. Okay? There wasn't anybody named up that way. I don't think Tristan's gonna have anything to say to me. Can we get in there? Can I talk to you guys about it?
Yes, I am.
You alright? Make Kalar... Yeah. Are those the only two? Rabbit, do you have anything to say?
Speak, manling. Speak quick.
I have a question for you. Why did you join the Crusade, then? I imagine there are many people looking at you here. Revik's fought devils before, wants a chance to gnaw on their bones. That's all? You're just looking for a good fight? Number 1. Packs of fiends stalked the mountains not long ago. Portal opened to Ravik's camp once. Red-winged killers spilled out, tore our strongest apart without half thinking about it. A score of us were lost, taking down just 3 of them. Shaman said our dead didn't get to Grumsh's realm. Grumsh's realm? Their souls trapped in the hells below. That's why he joined the Crusade. Vengeance against the fiends? When Ravik sees the Shining Lady's light, he knows time has come to free his brothers. That's actually a pretty good reason to join the Crusade. Get out of here now. Don't like you looking at me. Can I ask you why you joined?
Knight Commander Tristian at your service. May the Lady of Strategy bring you victory.
You serve as a priest then?
I do. The Red Knight is the patron of tactics and strategy. I help coordinate planning and movement of Kalar's legions.
What brought you to the Crusade in the first place?
The Crusade passed through my village and conscripted me. At first I resisted them, but when Kalar explained her mission, I realized fate brought me to her. Without expert tactics, we don't stand a chance in the Hells. Kalar has put her faith in me, and I return that faith tenfold. She will lead us to victory.
Your faith likewise inspires me.
I am glad to hear it. Now please excuse me. I must return to my duties.
Okay. Leopus, do you have anything to say about this?
A regrettable but necessary end to this grim business. There is a lesson here, friends.
Damar?
Well.
As the light wills.
Back for more? You have more to give?
Do my eyes deceive me? Are you actually flirting with this creature?
No, I think I was. This isn't time, and it definitely isn't the place. Let's go. That's fine. Oh, okay. I didn't know I was, I didn't know I was flirting. Okay, well, you know. My bad.
You are meant to be here. You will do great deeds here, because you are Kalar's chosen. In that case, let the testing begin.
The sooner this pointless exercise is over with, the better.
Answer me this. Why? Why does the Crusade exist?
Devils are evil creatures, monstrous jailers, and mortal souls. The Crusade will rid the existence of these of their wickedness, and free all trapped souls in the Hells.
Excellent. A perfect answer to my question. My next question is this. How will the Crusade achieve victory?
Faith ensures the Crusade's ultimate success. Our personal faiths strengthen us. Kalar's faith will protect us, and we descend into the Nine Hells. Mo says we would be destroyed the moment we breach the Nine Hells. Kalar is a holy warrior. Her faith is our shield against the Inferno. Number 1.
You have learned Kalar's lessons well, my friend. I'm impressed. Now for the final question. What is the heart of the Crusade?
Kalar Argent is the Crusade's heart and soul. Her faith and purity inspire all who follow her. Without the Shining Lady, the Crusade would crumble. We may have different reasons for being here, but all Crusaders are united by the Shining Lady. She is what draws us together. Number 1.
Well done. You truly understand the many and varied facets of our movement. I applaud you.
It was a pleasure to learn about our glorious Crusade.
Accept from me this ring to mark your commitment to our cause. It will help protect you in battle. Now go forth and bring Kalar's glory to this world.
Ring of the Crusade. 2000 XP. Equipped abilities. Armor class +1. 3 versus demons and devils. Neat. Put that away. Yeah. Hopefully they don't care that I don't have that with me anymore. I need the morning report.
I see. Thank you for the update, recruit. I have the report here. Who sent you to retrieve it?
Dreon.
Dreon, you say? Good man. Disciplined. I like him. Here's the report. On your way now.
Cool. Did that... No, we still need... homemade tokens of the devotion to Kalar. I need to find one in the camp. I need to find one. Okay. Can I just talk to one of these recruits about it?
Something you need?
Can I steal it from them? What happens if I save it? Drink one of those. Hide. And steal. Inventory's full. God damn it. Alright, I got this morning report. An empty wineskin. Was I supposed to fill the wine up? Put that away. I don't remember. Pickpocket success. Okay, more arrows. Don't need that. I need your lucky token. I'll take that though. This doesn't seem to be what we need to do either. Can I just steal from you without going into stealth? Am I that good? Seems like that, huh? Okay. But where do we find this token that we need? And how do I get your freaking holy symbol? This is going to be annoying, isn't it? You said that there were wine barrels or something, right? Right here. Fill up the wineskin. Awesome. Hello.
We serve the light.
I'm just here to give you morning report and your wine. You are? Where's Salo? I'm afraid he's ill. The tosspot went and got drunk again, didn't he? I'm afraid so, sir. That wretched sot. Mark my words, recruit. There's no place in the crusade for that kind of weakness. As soon as I finish reading the report, Salo and I are going to have a conversation about this. You can believe that. You say you have the morning report? What about my wine? It's here, sir. Let's see the report. And the wineskin, please. Good. Alright, recruit. You're dismissed. Nan and Pedro.
We serve the light.
Greetings again. Hope you're well. I got the report to Drayon. You did? Great. You really saved our hides. Drayon's impossible when things don't go his way. You're lucky I happened along. Absolutely. Here's a couple potions I've been saving. I'll happily part with them, knowing we won't have Drayon on our tail all day. Come by again sometime. Good day. And 6,000 XP again. Nice. Alright. Where's the rest of the shit I need? I honestly have no clue.
In the city, you rarely see the stars. They're beautiful tonight.
Yeah, I guess they are. Can't see them, but I guess they are. None of that stuff is it, was it? That's just a small shield and a sword. Hardest mission in the game right here. I'm supposed to be a master thief.
You have been chosen because you have heart and the faith to see the crusade to its end.
Shadows draw around thee. Remain on thy guard throughout the night.
Sure there's nothing in here? Don't see anything else. Okay. Well, I guess we'll go rob them of all their stuff. Maybe we'll just keep robbing the recruits. I don't really know what else to do.
You will storm the gates of the 9 hells.
Hi, can I rob you? Where are you? Oh! Token of faith. This is someone punched a hole and there's a gold piece and a silver piece and strung the two together. Awesome. So now we just need the holy symbol. How do we get that? Do I just steal it from you? Surely not, right? Says it gets noticed, right? I have to replace it. Okay. There's some vulnerability. All those are good potions. Yeah. Okay, where's your stuff then?
Knight Commander Tristian at your service. May the Lady of Strategy bring you victory.
May she bring victory to us all.
Your pardon. I have duties to attend to. Knight Commander Tristian. Your pardon. I have
Okay.
Knight Commander Correct. The Red Knight. You heard of that? Well, it is true. The symbol is very special to me. Your pardon. I have duties to attend to.
Well, where is it? Does that have to do with this altar up here? What symbol of Tempest?
You need something?
I thought the Forehammer would acknowledge our efforts in some way. Oh, hello. You startled me. Is there something we can do for you? What are you doing? We found this stone in the ruins around here. Tempest's symbol is engraved on it. Since he's got a battle, we're praying for his aid. I have thought Kalar's holiness in our crusade would ensure Tempest's blessing, but so far we've felt nothing. The will of the gods isn't always obvious. I'm certain the Lord of Battles heard your plea. Maybe Tempest is really, really busy at the moment. The gods have more important things to do than listen to your dribble. Number 1. We weren't expecting a voice from the heavens, but some sense of grace or comfort isn't too much to ask, is it? Why would Tempest ignore Kalar's righteous warriors? Perhaps Kalar is not so holy as she seems. Why else would Tempest ignore your prayers? Gods, right? What can you do? I'm not gonna question her, yeah. Number 2.
Gods do not always scream in the faithful ear. Sometimes they whisper.
This icon is very old. See the cracks here? 2 chunks of stone have fallen off. Could that be the problem? If you could find the 2 shards, maybe we could reconstruct the icon and Tempest would finally respond. See no harm in trying. Do you have any idea where the shards might be? Thank you. We found the icon in that rubble to the north, but fragments could be anywhere in camp. Check any of the rubble you come across. I saw Morale Officer Denold walking through the area too. He might have seen something. Ideally, the shards would be blessed by a priest of Tempest, but I don't suppose you can help with that. Farewell, and good luck to you. Well, actually, I could help with that. Okay. We've got one piece in here, right? First stone fragment. And we want to put stuff in here. I guess we'll put this stuff in here for now. Ooh, it's getting heavy. Okay. Can I just put that on the... Wait, we want to get them blessed, don't we? So let's go talk to the morale officer. I don't know if this is going to lead me to getting a look-alike holy symbol for Tristian, but I guess we'll find out. Morale officer.
You will slay the devils within and claim their realm for good.
Ah, the new recruit turns. Is there something you require? No, but already working hard. I'm searching for a stone shard about so big. A stone shard? Whatever for? I'm trying to restore a stone icon to Tempest. I don't approve of recruiting recruits trying to directly curry the gods' favor. Kalar is our spiritual leader. Faerun is a land of many gods. More divine power supporting us can only be a good thing. Surely you can see that. Tempest is a god of strength. It's best for all of us if to curry his favor however we can. I understand your doubts, but we need recruit morale to stay high. Trust me. No harm will come from giving me the shard. There's something to what you say. I can't deny it. Here, take the shard and go forth to do the Shining Lady's work. Second stone item fragment found. You find a priest of Tempest to bless these. And I know just the person. Alright. Let's head on out of here. I'll be back in 8 hours.
Yes? No sooner said than done.
Back to camp.
A waste of my talents.
Let's go down here. Want to make sure we have her amulet out too. Or in her inventory. She might want that back. I guess we can give all the pieces we have to,
In the city, you rarely see the
what's his
stars.
face too? Greetings again, traveler.
Beautiful tonight.
If I had pieces from... I better find your amulet. That's it, you found it. I can't tell you how much this amulet means to me. It's a symbol of my family's acceptance, something I will treasure forever. Their acceptance of your faith? The initials on the back of the amulet. One is the name I held when I was born, and the other is the name I hold now. My mother carved them both. You see, this amulet marks the first time my parents called me Ms. Hina, accepting that is who I am. I cannot believe I was careless enough to lose it. You changed your name? I did. It turned out that my birth name was unsuitable.
When I was born, my parents thought me a boy and raised me as such. In time, we all came to understand I was truly a woman. I created my new name from syllables of different languages. All have special meaning to me. It is the truest reflection of who I am.
None of that makes sense to me. You mentioned a reward. I think my act deserves a reward. There are far stranger things in the world, I suppose. I know exactly what you mean. I am the same. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. I'm pleased I could return it to you. Take this as my thanks. May Tempest watch over you in your many battles yet to come. I'll get 1,000 experience and 500 gold. Thank you, thank you. If I had a broken holy symbol of Tempest, could you bless them before I repair the icon? I could, yes. Where's the icon? I would like to look upon it. I'm afraid it's in the Crusader camp. I've been posing as a recruit there. Tempest is a god of courage and of battle. He is not concerned with philosophical differences, only might. It's no surprise the Crusaders returned to him. That makes sense. I have the pieces here. Bide a moment while I call down the glory of Foehammer. There, the pieces are sanctified, the icon restored. I thank you for your service to the Lord of Battles. Sanctified shards. Is it all one now? Ooh, damn, that looks impressive. As a priestess, you would know much about different religions, correct? Their holy symbols, for instance. I have some knowledge, yes, but I am no scholar. There is a tiresome priest in the triage camp who I expect would know far more than I. I seek information about the Red Knight. The Knight is an ally of Tempest. What are you up to? I need to trick a follower of the Red Knight out of his holy symbol. Nope. I figured out myself. An ally of the Tempest, huh? So we don't want to ask her. We'll go ask the other person. But first, let's give all these pieces to you. Clean up the inventory a bit.
Your acquaintance I am glad to have made.
I have something you asked me to find. You don't disappoint. What do you have? I have found the ring. Excellent. Found signet ring. Good. As promised, a fine reward. That's not that much. Battle standard. Good, good. Token of fate. Oh, yeah. An ion stone. And a map. Okay. Do you want to identify these for me? If you'd be so kind. Pearly white ion stone. Regenerate 1 hit point every 5 rounds. Okay. And a ring of protection. Who doesn't have an ion stone? Oh, you don't, but I guess we don't want to give you guys stuff yet. Alright, we'll just hold on to that for now then.
Make it quick. A waste of my talents.
I just realized the other guys aren't getting XP, are they? Damn it. Should have waited. Oh well. Is he? Are you the priest, or is it the other guy? I don't see the other guy anymore. So.
Greetings, faithful one.
Yeah, number one. I suppose I could spare a moment. I first served as a field medic in the First War of Dragonspear. Devils from the castle attacked Daggerford. Hordes of the foul creatures overran my home. They were everywhere. The wounds they inflicted, I see them still in my nightmares. People I'd known my whole life were torn to pieces before my eyes. I called on Elmater until my throat was hoarse and my power drained. Somehow I survived and even kept a few others alive. You honored yourself and your god. Thank you for your service. Now you're here to fight the forces of Dragonspear once again. You're in your debt. You're welcome. It's funny, I joined Daggerford's militia years ago to support the townfolk. Now that we're here at the castle, I feel like this is my fate. I must return to my duties now. Take care. Ah, that was for that. Well,
My God
she's dead.
protects me and watches us all.
Okay, where's the other guy then? Is he back here? Maybe I have to talk to this girl about it then. Hey. I need to trick a cleric of the Red Knight into relinquishing his holy symbol.
Very well. I'll help as best I can. Let's see now. The Red Knight's worshippers play many games. Here, I have a board for Coroneer. A game the elves invented. Challenge the priest, get him to wager his holy symbol.
How can I be sure to win? The same as when you are in battle, with honor and superior skill. That's hilarious. Thank you. Go on with it, then, and see to it that you bring my board back when you're done. Okay.
Yes? A waste of my talent.
Alright, so we can go back to camp and try and win the board game. Get the last symbol we need, or last item we need for this quest. Let's try and get this done this episode. I was thinking about going and doing Minsk and Dunny here right now, but let's try and get this done.
Of course.
Is everybody allowed to come in? I'm gonna just go in myself again.
Waste of my talent.
It seems like everybody's allowed to go in, but I feel like this is safer. Or maybe not for Heliax, but for everybody else. Okay. Excuse me. Oh yeah, we have the holy symbol too. Let's go do the holy symbol first. We might need to get out of here pretty quickly when we get that. When we get his holy symbol. Oh shit.
You have restored the icon of Tempus. The Lord of Battles looks upon you.
I am humbled before you, Tempest. No, I stand proudly before the God's eye. Tempest has heard our prayers.
You stand at the dawn of battle. Do you believe you shall prevail?
My side will definitely prevail. I cannot say. Success depends on many factors. The will of the gods among them. Any force blessed with my support will stand victorious. Of this there is no doubt. Number 3. Bless us, mighty Tempest.
Ask and you shall be tested. Claim victory and Tempus will deliver his aid.
Okay. To be tested by Tempest is an honor.
Prepare yourself for the Bowhammer's challenge.
Shit. Guys.
Yes, Abel.
I need help.
Yes.
Hopefully these guys are good too.
Make it quick. No sooner said than done.
Come on, you guys gotta hit. Yep, lead them out here. Alright.
Yes? A waste of my talents.
This isn't working. We have to try something else. This isn't working. We have to try something else.
Ow.
No sooner said than done.
This isn't working. We have to try something else.
Alright, switch to your weapon so you're not wasting your arrows.
Your yen?
Try some magic.
This isn't working. We have to try something else.
Okay.
I am yours to command.
Your orders?
I said switch weapons.
This isn't working. We have to try something else. To battle!
Velbol?
CEO?
That's not what I wanted to do. Go into here. Let's cast a haste.
I need a bigger sword.
Heal again.
Thy called.
What do you have? Do monster summoning. Do that.
I bleed.
God damn, man.
This isn't working. We have to try.
Why didn't you fucking... God, it's so annoying that they don't heal. Like, I get the 6-second thing, but like, why do we go against people that all have different attacks? And I didn't fucking save. Ah, so frustrated by this shit. Let's get down here and do this real quick. Oh. Oh, wow.
Yes, no sooner said than
I guess it
done.
could have been worse then. Fucking god of battle testing me with bullshit, and these damn recruits have no skill at all. None of my arrows affect them, because why would they, right?
A waste of
Okay.
my talents.
Let's do this again. How do we beat this thing? Set up like that. We can't use AoE to hurt him. I don't know if AoE would hurt him anyway, but... Alright.
Thy called.
You go ahead, cast haste.
What?
Go ahead, put that on.
You have restored the... You stand at the door. Ask and you shall...
Prepare yourself for the full hammer!
Make it quick.
I?
What happens with magic missile again?
Yes.
This isn't working. We have to try something else.
Magic resistance.
Your yen.
Do you have something to get rid of that? Would enchanted weapon help? Try that.
Thy demand.
You go ahead and summon creatures.
Yes?
How'd you get there so
This
fast?
isn't working. We have to try something else.
I need a bigger sword.
Ridiculous.
This isn't working. We have to try something else.
Do magic missile, I guess.
CEO? So you say.
What else have we got? I don't think Dominate would work on him. Try and dispel magic on him.
No effect. I need a bigger sword.
You took damage there?
Yes?
Is it you? Move away.
Curses.
Drink a potion.
What?
Oh my god.
No sooner said than done.
No effect. I need a bigger sword.
Your orders?
Take that, vile villain.
Freaking ridiculous. Just die already. I'm not hitting him at all. And he doesn't freaking miss.
Of course.
Take that, vile villain.
Good.
Yes, Abil.
Ha! My aim is true.
No effect. I need a bigger sword.
Okay, we're enchanting his weapon. Help. Enchant Minsk's weapon.
Yes?
You drink a potion.
I need a bigger sword.
This will not work. I must try a different trick.
Drink. Drink an invisibility potion too. Let's try and get the backstab going. We almost got him.
I am yours to command. This will not work.
Did we hit there?
Try a different tech.
I'm
You
busy
get out of
right
there.
now.
Use that.
Velbol.
He's almost dead. Come on. There we go. Woo! I restored the Icon of Tempest. And he gave us a shield. A large shield. Which means it's pretty useless. The Bloodied Guardian +2. It's useless because I don't have anybody that uses large shields. This shield was carried by a mercenary working with the Order of the Steel Fang. The warriors of the Order were impressed with the mercenary's tenacity and courage. She charged into battle without hesitation and seemed to fight all the harder when she was wounded. When their quest was completed, the Order of the Steel Fang gifted a battle axe to the mercenary as thanks for her service. In turn, she gave the Order her shield as a sign of respect. The shield stayed in the Order for years until it was lost on a battlefield. +3 armor class and extra +1 versus missile attacks, fire resistance +25%. When the wielder's hit points drop below 50%, he gains +1 to strength for 5 rounds. Pretty cool. Can you use this? Oh my god, you can. Well, shit. Oh, there we go. She's becoming a lot better now.
A waste of my
Never mind. What a great reward. I saw that it was didn't say not usable by clerics. I was like, what? I thought she couldn't use large shields. Have I been lied to my whole life? Okay. One more thing to do. We have to beat this guy at a game of chess. Or something.
Knight Commander Tristian at your service.
Uh,
Of strategy bring you victory.
Lady strategy.
Correct. The Red Knight gifts us with tactical knowledge in battle.
Tactical knowledge, you say? Then I challenge you to a game of strategy.
Why would I accept such a challenge?
I have a Coroneer board here, one of the finest tactical games ever designed. How better to learn its intricacies than playing against a devotee of the Red Knight? If you don't, your gutlessness and lack of faith will be exposed for all to see. Number 1.
And what are the stakes should I accept this challenge?
You're a holy symbol against my reputation.
Ridiculous. I'll not risk my most treasured possession, though I hardly think I'd be in danger of losing it to you.
I'll return when I have more money. 200 gold pieces then.
Set up the board. Who am I playing against?
Myself.
Let's begin. You've lost the match. My thanks for the gold. The church will put it to good use.
How about a rematch?
Same stakes?
Yes.
Set up the board. Who am I playing against?
Didn't hear?
Thy game seems simple extraordinaire.
Let's begin. You've bested me. The Red Knight has taught me a harsh lesson this day. Here, the holy symbol is yours.
The Red Knight? She taught you nothing, fool. Whatever lessons you take from this came from our hand, no others. Thank you.
Your pardon. I have duties to attend to.
He didn't seem very terribly upset about
An
that.
army can't march forever.
Make it quick.
We've got to rest.
Yeah. Well, we've got all the pieces now. We've done everything we can do in this camp that I know of. So let's get out of here, and we'll go take Minska and Denny here to talk to the one people. See where that leads, and then I guess we'll invade the castle from inside. I guess that's what we're trying to do. I don't really see the point of doing like all the sabotage. I mean, the explosive one, yes, but the poison one, like if we're going right in to attack them, god damn it, it's so annoying.
Waste of my talents.
If we're going right in to attack them, I don't really see the point of sabotaging their food supplies.
Even you surface dwellers have to sleep, don't
Your
you?
acquaintance I am
I do
glad
have to sleep.
have made.
I have something. I found holy symbol. Excellent. Yes, exactly what I wanted. And a spear. Anything else? I've brought you all the items you asked for, have I not? So you have. I can't honestly say I expected you to come through on all of it. Here, take a little something on top of everything else you've been else for being so thorough. Potion of Storm Giant, Potion of Magic Shield, Potion of Power. Okay. Awesome. So that's it for that. What do we got with this spear? Looks cool. Shadowed Spear. Rumor has it that a cult of Shar crafted this spear for blackguards in their service, but the spear was liberated during an attack by Knights of Lathander. The Temple of Lathander in Athkatla hid the spear away for many years before it was stolen one night by burglars in the service of Mask. Since then, multiple copies of the spear have been spotted, presumably duplicated by the clergy of Mask. Shadows cling to the black shaft of the spear, and the wielder seems to flicker in and out of reality. +2 to armor class, 20% chance per hit to teleport to a random enemy and receive a +4 THAC0 bonus for 1 round. 5% chance per hit to teleport to a random enemy and become ethereal for 1 round. Charge abilities, etherealness. Wearer is immune to normal weapons. Spells may still be cast and weapons may still be used duration 1 round. This is badass. I can't use it, but it's badass. Cool. I love a good spear. Alright, all these can go in here. Don't need that. Okay. Let's go ahead and rest and then we'll end the episode. This is a bit of a longer episode because of that challenge by Tempest. How long that fight took. But that's okay. I'm sure you guys don't mind, hopefully. Hi. Is everybody here? Yes. Let's rest.
I need a swig of some strong dwarven ale.
Alright. And that's where we're going to end this episode. Guys, in the next one, we will head back to the Underground River, talk to those people, see if their quest continues. If not, we'll come back, get Dorn and Edwin back, and continue on our way. Until then, hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll catch you later.